On April 23rd is the date. Pretty sure I got that date locked in. It is the New York State and Capital District Basketball Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and the founder of the Hall of Fame, not only for basketball but also baseball, does a lot of work on this, and these are great nights, and a lot of people will be attending. Is Rene LeRoux? Good morning, or now good afternoon, Rene. How are you?
Roger, great. How are you today?
I am good, and we are closing in on that big Sunday.
Yeah, before we go into that, I was just told that the bracket police are coming for MJ. They're going to disqualify his picks for the Oral Roberts thing. So,
MJ sometimes says I don't know where he comes up with this, but listen to me. He hates Duke, Rennie. So.
Really?
Yes. He's a North Carolina guy.
The other scary thing is, Roger, my picks are exactly the same as yours, so that's either a good thing or
bad. Who knows? Yeah. And maybe Oral Roberts pulls off the biggest upset. The thing is, if it does, guess who's not betting it? MJ doesn't bet.
There you go. Now, listen, I have a sleeper pick that neither of you have really talked about.
Okay.
It's Fran McCaffrey in Iowa.
Well,
the team's hot right now.
Well, listen, Rennie, he's due. I mean, he's had really good I have a hard time picking him because they have great regular seasons. They get hot, and then for whatever reason, they get to the tournament, they don't do well.
He's never been past the round of 32.
Well, there you go.
He's never won past the first game. But this team, this is his year. He's going to make a run. It's his time.
Okay.
This team can shoot. They can play. They have heart. This is Fran McCaffrey's year. Bracket buster.
Well, they got an 8-9 matchup. They got Auburn in the first round.
Iowa. Going with Iowa the whole way. That's my pick.
All right.
So now, before a couple things. Harding and Mazzotti, who sponsors your show, they do phenomenal work. So if anybody out there is really looking for a law firm or attorneys that really care about you and do a good job, Harding Mazzotti is the best. I mean, those guys are great. They did great work for me. I can't say enough about them. Next thing, your ratings on your show just went up because you had Dan Dakich on. He's great. How'd you get him?
We've had him. I've had him over the course of the last 3 or 4 years. He is great, and he comes at you in a different light, and it's refreshing to me. He doesn't really. You never know what he's going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no filter with Dakich, which for me is great, and he's always a fun interview, no matter what time of the year you get him.
Great announcer, great guy. Love listening to him on your show. That's a big get. I'll come up to the track with you guys and have a beer. That'll be fun.
There you go.
So our event is, as you said, is April 23rd, and we have 2 inductees that I really want to give a shout out to because they're on a run of their own. Sean Organ and Guy Tobacco. We announced their picks in December, January, and here it is, mid-March. Basketball, March Madness time. These guys have won sectional championships, and they're still on a run. And these guys have had a great year, but great careers. I mean, you, of course, know Sean Organ's run, and Guy Tobacco's been around for a long time, quietly doing brilliant work. So 2 local guys making the Hall of Fame, but well-deserved.
Oh, yeah, two of the heavyweights. I mean, Sean Organ did a tremendous job with that Averill Park program, and Guy Tobacco, he's done phenomenal. He's a great coach, and he's got Catholic Central playing both those teams in the state semifinals. Randy, they're 2 wins away from the state championship.
And they've got a real good chance, too. So that's, now I want to pivot to, you do a phenomenal job with the Channel 13 scout team. And, I want to give a shout-out to the scouting firm of Lilac, Pisano, Giamatti, and Allen. Sounds like a law firm. But, these guys watch more basketball games than I watch Law & Order reruns. I mean, they're watching basketball. Pisano and James Allen, they see both men and women all season long. And these guys really know what they're doing. They know what they're looking at. These guys are really good. And when we meet for those picks, the All-Star team picks, number 10 will be on tonight, I think.
Yeah.
And, people don't realize how much work, how many games they see. Troy Turner, Stevie DiAgostino. It's just a great bunch of guys. Tommy Herter. And, a lot of work goes into that. And those picks are all really. I mean, I think we did a great job this year. It's a great all-star list.
Yeah, never easy, right? There's always open for discussion. That's why we have our breakfasts every couple of weeks throughout the whole season. And you will meet All-Star number 10 tonight on the boys' team and All-Star number 10 tomorrow on the girls' team. And then we'll have a nice big banquet for everybody coming up in the middle of April and honor all 10 girls and 10 boys along with coaches and moms and dads.
Yes. Now, I do want to take this moment on a somber note to remember Steve Smith, who passed away the other night in his sleep peacefully. One of the most well-liked and respected officials in Section 2. And Steve just reffed a game Monday night with Bobby Schmidt. And, he loved refereeing. He was a great inductee. The night he got in, I posted his induction speech on Facebook, and it's on YouTube if anybody wants to see it. Steve Smith, one of the nicest, most respected guys. I don't think I ever saw him tee up anybody.
Rene, absolute gentleman. I've known Steve Smith for many, many, many years, and I considered him a friend. And he has called me, he has emailed me, he has texted me. We have kept in touch all these years. I see him at sporting events. I see him refereeing. He's an absolute gentleman, total class act. And I did not know the news until you sent me that text message last night. And, boy, condolences to his family. And he will be missed. Steve Smith, absolutely a great human being. And I'm so sorry to hear of his passing. I really am.
Yeah, a really sad, unfortunate thing. So glad we got him in the Hall of Fame before he passed.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to relive that again a couple times. Now, one other thought, Roger. You and MJ, a month ago, were sort of trashing my boy Tibbs on the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau, calling for his removal, saying that he can't coach, blah, blah, blah.
It was probably more me than MJ.
Yeah,
MJ loves the Knicks.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, look what he's done. Look at this guy.
That's right.
He's really
That's
turned
right.
it around. And
Oh, yeah.
I know his demeanor isn't that great. I know he's got that puss on his face. But the Tibbs can coach. He's good.
Well, the Knicks are they're relevant. They're in the conversation. There's no doubt. What, they 5 now? 5 seed?
Yeah, they're currently 5.
Five seed, which is better than I think we thought. So,
Yeah.
Rene,
Coach
always
K
a pleasure.
says they can play. They're gym rats. They play together, and it's apparent. Tibbs came here for me and gave a coaching clinic at Shenandoah Hall High School with Jay Wright and I can't remember who else was there. It was a great day. Mitch Bonagura was there. And Tibbs was the first guy there at Shen and the last guy to leave. And he had a notepad, and he took notes. When Jay Wright and Mitch spoke, and I can't remember the other speaker, Jimmy Calhoun was there from UConn, he took diligent notes on every coach and what they talked about. Tibbs is a student of the game. He can coach.
He obviously has done he has done a good job here with this team, and the Knicks are pretty good. They really are. They have proven to me that they can beat some of the upper echelon teams, and if they could add just one more piece, like that superstar player to that team, and I know Brunson's really good, but I mean I'm talking like a legit superstar guy. I think they could be right there.
That's
and
exactly
maybe that'll happen in the off season with the season that they've had. It might pave the way for that next big move to happen. So, Rene, always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks for calling. Have a great rest of the week. Maybe I'll see you downtown.
Super. Thanks, Rod. Thanks, MJ. Have a great day.
Thank you, Rene.
Thanks, Rene.
That's Rene LeRoux. The Basketball Hall of Fame banquet is April the 23rd. When we come back, it's NFL. Giants make a big move yesterday to get a tight end that I think will help them a lot, and Daniel Jones a lot. And we'll get to the very latest on Aaron Rodgers. That's next on 104.5 The Team and the free 104.5 The Team app.